Hello and welcome to the Quick Start Guide for Project Pass. Project Pass is our game about a group of students working together to complete a project. In our game, you must allocate tokens, which represents your time, to different activities throughout the day. Then you roll dice or score points based on those activities to get a cumulative score at the end of the game. Here are some of the basic rules of Project Pass. You must distribute all of your tokens every turn. You can only work on campus or at home. The game ends at the end of turn 10. Players must score 160 points altogether between them, and individually they must exceed 40 points. If the combined score at the end of the game is below 160, all players immediately lose the game. However, if the combined score is over 160, but an individual's score is below 40, only that player loses, whilst the rest of the players, if their scores are above 40, still win as normal. And now, a quick video demonstration of a player allocating their tokens. As we just saw, our player distributed his 12 tokens, putting 4 on rest, 4 on campus, 2 on chores and 1 on social. This leaves him with 1 left over that he had to discard for his travel costs. This means he didn't gain any fatigue. He rolls 4 dice for his work with 2 rerolls available, which is up because that is up to half of the dice he is allocated. And he rolls 2 dice for his chores and he gains 1 social point. But before that, he must flip over an event card and see what that effect is. Event cards are flipped over before any players roll their dice for the round. They can have a range of effects, including those beneficial and detrimental. Now our player rolls his dice for his turn. He can reroll up to half of the dice he is allocated to work because he's opted to work on campus. He can then reroll an additional one of those dice if he desires because of the effect of the guest lecturer card. He then rolls his dice for his chores, scoring them in the same manner. However, he cannot re-roll any of these dice. He then tallies his score. After all of those dice rolls have resolved, our player calculates his score. He scored 4 points from his work, he reduced his chores pools by 2, and he gained a single social point. And that is the end of his turn. Now we move on, and the next 3 other players all do the same thing for their dice, and that's the end of the round. And everyone starts again and reallocates their points. And that brings us to the end of the Quick Start Guide for Project Pass. Have fun!